Dear friends, welcome back to my Ask Srini YouTube channel. This has been renamed as a Civil Conclave YouTube channel. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about, in continuation with my yesterday's presentations, data to be provided by the structural and landscape consultant. You see how the consultants, this is a site engineer, this is a developer. Structural consultant scope of services. In the concept stage, what he has to look around, we are going to discuss about it. To study the set of a preliminary architectural drawings and identify alternative structural solution which may require further study and necessary revision as per the client requirement. Inspect the site and initiate normal soil investigation work. Prepare structural schemes drawings at 1:200 scale showing the recommended solutions. In the preliminary stage, he has to do the following things. To finalize the method and program for the construction of the structural framework of the buildings. Prepare structural outline drawings at 1:100 scale based on the approved scheme drawings. That means the architectural scheme drawings. Prepare preliminary estimate of cost for the structural items of the work. Prepare drawings, typical design calculations, and such other documents for submission to the local authorities. Tender stage. To carry out the preliminary structural design and computer analysis for lateral loads, etc. Prepare final structural design based on final analysis of the entire structure. Prepare the tender drawings 1:100 scale giving all the information necessary for the contractors to fill the tender. Prepare a statement of quantities of structural items of work to be included in the tender documents and present a rough estimate cost. Prepare typical working drawings for all the important structural elements within the building to enable the bidders to estimate their rates accurately. Prepare detailed specification for all the structural items. Issue 6 copies of the tender document. Detailed design stage. Prepare working drawings for the projects. Issues the copies of the working drawings with a valid for the construction stamp. Issue the bar bending schedule for all the items in the structural works. Prepare drawings, typical design calculation, and such other documents for submission to the local authorities. Issue specification of steel along with the IS code number which the engineer has to refer. Requirement of a steel in various members like foundation, beam, slab, column, etc. Construction stage. To discuss and finalize the construction program, including temporary works as well as special construction techniques, etc., with the selected contractor. Advice on testing various materials to be incorporated in the construction. To check mix design submitted by the contractor. Periodic site visit as considered necessary to coordinate the work and give guidance to the engineer. Check and certify the quality of the structural items of work and advise the owner about the problems if any. Scrutinize the proposals submitted for modifications if any in the final plan or architectural features causing changes in the pattern of loading on the structures. Make final site visit to impact and inspect the completed building and issue the stability certificate for the submission to the municipal authorities. Prepare drawings, typical design calculation and any other such documents for submission of the local authority. Checklist for verifying the structural drawings. All layouts are as per the structural drawings. If excavation plan are provided, check dimension and orientation of columns with the architectural drawing. Minimum depth of the footing has to be given. Concreting grade has to be given. Check all dimension and sections. All reinforcement details at junction ensure reinforcement details are not congested to prevent vibration of the concreting or a flow of concreting. Details of stirrups. Depth of the beams, whether they are fall with the floor heights, etc. Depth of the beams over windows and doors to ensure that enough gap is available for provision of inlet and masonry, otherwise beam depths to be modified over doors and windows openings. Check all sunken slabs as per architectural drawing. Check all details of joggling of bars to reduce the column and also at column beam junctions. Typical details of mode of measurements. Details of lapse in the reinforcement for a compression and tension. Details around cutouts and sleeves in structural members. Check preferable location of cold joint construction joints and its details. Landscape drawings. I mean to say the landscape consultant's role. Note: the landscape architect shall provide the following details and shall be made in consultation with the main architect. All landscape drawing to be prepared in 2 stages. That is, number 1 is a conceptual stage, preliminary soft hard landscape. Preliminary designing of entire schemes of all the area of the plot in coordination with the building locations and other things. Large open spaces, side of and surrounding roads, design development and large recreational area, surroundings of amenities, services buildings like clubhouses, schools, temple, shopping center, swimming pool, etc. Surroundings of the main building. Surroundings of other structures like as water tank, UG tank, pump room and security cabin, etc. Working drawings. It also to be done in 2 stages. Checklist of landscape drawings design. Main building, details of entrance foyer, flooring pattern, murals and sculptures if any, false ceiling, landscape features if any at the entrance of the stilts, detail of a name board of flat owners and notice board for the society, lighting details in the garden. Ground development. Lawns. At the locations, different levels of the lawns if any, type of a lawn like natural grass, Australian grass, etc. Civil work to be done if any for defining the boundary of lawn or other type. Location of the fountain, monument, sculptures, tree plantations, TMC plantations. Location, type, that means the names and sizes and the ages. Civil work if any to be done. Playground. location, levels if any, type of finish required at floor level, civil work if any to be done, location of children playground equipment and other special features to be provided like monument, sculptures, etc. Paving around the building and other areas of the plot if any, location, levels if any, type of finish required, etc. Lighting arrangement, type and its location and direction. Roads, DP and internal. For DP road area, the road shall be defined by the main architect. That is, exact width of the road, stormwater drain, underground pipelines of water, electricity and drainage, footpath, divider if any, location of the street light, etc. For internal road and pathways, landscape architect has to decide. Details required in DP road, finish of the footpath, landscape features like a tree plantation on side of the roads of the footpaths, sit out benches if required, fountains to be created if any, detailed drawings of the same to be given, details required in the internal roads, location, levels, varying levels if any, type of a finish, other details as mentioned in the DP road, temporary structures, landscape features if any required near, then or along the boundary, civil works to be done for a landscape features, swimming pool, location, levels if any, type of a finishes, sports facilities if any in the swimming pool and around the pool. Recreational facilities like a club, school, service center, temple, etc. Entrance foyer, details as per the main building, development of school playground area, location, levels if any, that means the varying levels, type of finish required at the floor level, mean a marble, granite, tiles, etc. Civil works if any to be done, location of children playground equipment and any other special features to be provided if any like monument, sculpture, etc. Lighting arrangement, type and its location has to be identified. Development of swimming pool for a club, the location has to be marked, levels has to be identified, type of finish required at the floor level has to be explained, sports facilities if any in the swimming pool and around the pool area to be marked, special landscape features to be included such as lawns if any to be developed, location has to be marked, difference levels if any has to be identified, type of the lawn has to be specified, civil work to be done if any for defining the boundary of the lawn or any other type has to be properly marked, location of the fountain, monument, sculpture, tree plantation has to be identified. Compound wall details, decorative work if required has to be identified, lighting arrangement has to be explained, landscape features if any required has to be marked, entrance foyer of main projects and its spaces, landscape features, lighting arrangements, main gate, compound wall, I mean to say the main compound wall and compound wall of individual pieces, decorative work if any required has to be mentioned, lighting arrangement has to be mentioned, landscape features if any required are to be identified. Thank you for watching this presentation. Kindly subscribe, like and share, which will motivate me for a further good presentation. In case of any queries, do not hesitate to write to me. The response shall be at the earliest. In the next presentation, we will discuss about the service consultant roles. Contact me at civilconclave@gmail.com or at my Telegram group, Ask Srini Telegram group. The link has been as follows. Thank you for watching this presentation. Kindly subscribe and share with your friends. Ask them also to subscribe, which will motivate me for a further good presentation.